Hi, welcome to Salopian Man's Den. This is the stores department, and this is the man cave. So there you go. We've got all sorts of stuff, tarps, bivvies, cooking gear, pots and pans, bags behind me, some shelving down here, sleeping bags, clothing, air beds. This is basically the selection stage, where we just select things, whatever, for the trip we've got planned. But today anyway, I'm going to be doing an unboxing vid. This is something I've had delivered, and I'd like to show you what it is. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's see what we've got here. This box has come all the way from Spain. So let's have a look what we've got. We have got a Robin's cooking set. So this is the Cookery King by Robin's, and it is similar to the Trangia. Probably say the Trangia 25. Let's see what we've got. Alright, comes in its own bag. So let's open this up. Take that off. Okay, that's a little bag there. So what have we got here? Let's have a look. Let's take that off. Okay, let's just undo this strap. And let's work through what we've got. So, we've got a lid. It's very nice. Or anodised aluminium. So we've got a lid there. We have got a pot handle. Ribbons there, quite nicely made by the looks of it, quite chunky. We've got a Trangia style stove, same sort of thing as the Trangia one. That's good, and a simmering ring on the top there as well. So pretty much like the Trangia one. Okay, that's that. Let's have a look in this. Okay, so we have a ring here. Now I'm guessing that is for that there. So that's the plate that holds the stove. A little bag here. We've got what looks like the actually where the pots sit onto. Now this all makes sense when I get it all out. Little bag there. This one here, they call that a chopping board, but it also protects the frying pan. Again, non-stick. When you stack it, so it protects it from scratching, but that is actually what they call a chopping board as well. And looks like the rings part of things, you know, that was similar to the Trangia. So let's have a look. Let's just take this off. Whip that one off. And on the top there, there's three little fixing points. I'm guessing may lock onto there. So nice and lightweight. So similar to the, similar to the Trangia setup. And we've got a couple of pots. And let's have a look. That one there is a 1 litre one with the marking on the side there. The lid, because it's different sizes, will fit onto the smaller one, and then the larger one here is a 1.2 litre, and again that fits onto that one. And all anodised aluminium. Look very well made there. So I'll just put those aside. Now this thing here, I do believe slots into there. Okay, so let's just take that off. But there's a good thing that this does that the Trangia doesn't do. I'll just put that in the bottom there. So there we go. Put that in there, and I'll just bring you in closer so you can have a look. Okay, so you've got the the meths burner in there. You simply slide this thing in here, and then that obviously sits on top like that, but then that can give you different heights, so you can actually stick it right down if you wanted to in there. Frying pan on, the grippers, nice and solid there. So you can adjust it for different heights, which you can't do on the Trangia setup. So that's a good little feature. But also, this is a nifty little feature. If you want to simmer it down, because it's obviously, you know, you want a gentle cook, you haven't got to try and drop it in like the Trangia, burn your fingers, whatever. You can just slide it in the side here and put it, set it to there, so you can actually extinguish it as well, rather than again dropping it on. Just simply turn the ring round and extinguish your flame. But it also means you can obviously use a gas setup in it as well. Let's take that out. Again, you can probably get the Trangia gas one, but I'm hoping if I just swing you up there to my Coleman Firestorm, I'll open this up, but I'm hoping I can use the gas burner in that as well. Okay, so I've fitted the gas pipe around the side. This one's got a Piaggio, whatever, one of them ignition things on. So nice and simple to light. And this is the Coleman Firestorm. So that goes in there, and then I can simply stick this thing back in, and then I'll be able to use obviously use the gas. So if I'm frying something, obviously the temperature from one of these won't be enough to fry, say, chicken or anything, but from that will be. So again, I can lower it down to the next one, or down again, and that goes on top, it says, falling around. There we go, that goes on top. So basically it gives me a few options what I can sort of power this by. So either the gas one, or obviously the methylated spirits one, but I have also got one of these titanium ones. Now these are really good. These get a lot hotter than one of these. Obviously double rings round. You can actually put a pot straight on top of that once it gets going, because the rings on the outer will actually do the cooking. But if I was to stick that one in there, I'd get a lot more heat. And again, it's all the same sizes. It's all the same size anyway for the Trangia ones. So that's the Cookery King. Cost wise is £62. Comes in at 900 grams. So obviously not as light as the Trangia Triangle that I use. It is lighter than the Coleman Firestorm, but then that does carry the gas, and the burner fits in there, and you've got a lid for it. And that's really good in wind, this one. This can you can boil water in minutes in like really windy conditions. But the burner gives me options then for this one as well. So yeah, that's the Robin's Cookery King, and now I'm pleased with that. So I'm going to be using this, obviously when I'm going to be getting into these cooking vlogs. So these will be really handy for different dishes, and the frying pan as well, which is a nice, it's a nice chunky one, and ideal. Start cooking and find out some nice dishes for everyone to have a look at. Okay, there it is, all packed away in its little stuff sack. I've actually got another bit of equipment by Robin, which is a wood burning stove, gasifying stove. Again, really good quality bit of kit, easy to use, packs away into its own little sack. So anyway, I'm pleased with that. I'm going to give it a try, see what it's like to actually use. But yeah, excellent. I like the multi-use of it, either gas, or you can have the methylated spirit, and the height adjusting positions you can get onto it, with it rather. So anyway, pleased with that. So I shall pack that away in the bag and go and do some cooking. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again.